Welcome back, everyone, to the Local Business Market Show.
Yes, welcome back.
We are your hosts, and we're here, as always, to dive deep into topics that matter most to our community,
Absolutely.
the Black community, and, of course, your financial well-being.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're tackling something that is so incredibly important for securing your family's future: estate planning.
That's right.
And specifically, how you might be able to navigate things to potentially avoid probate court.
It can be complicated.
Yes, it can.
And the probate court process can be, well, it can be pretty overwhelming for a lot of families.
It really can be. And I know for a lot of people, this whole topic can seem kind of intimidating.
Well, absolutely. I mean, legal terms, paperwork, it can feel like a whole different language.
Exactly. And that's exactly why we're here. We
Yeah.
want to break it down, make it easy to understand, and give you the tools you need to start thinking about this important topic.
That's our mission.
Yes, it is.
To demystify it and give you a starting point so you can feel empowered to make the best decisions for yourself and your family.
Exactly.
Today, we're drawing on information particularly from the law offices of Theodore London and Associates.
Now, this is a name that I'm sure many of you in the Chicagoland area, especially within our community, will likely recognize.
For sure.
Attorney London has been hosting The Legal Line on WVON 1690 since 2009.
Wow, it's a long time.
Yes, for years, that show has been a real resource for our community, providing legal insights, answering listeners' questions, and, shining a light on Black-owned businesses right here in Chicago.
Absolutely. And his firm isn't just located in the heart of our community at 1787th Street.
No,
They really understand the needs and the concerns of the people they serve.
they do.
And it's fascinating. When you look at their track record, the sheer number of families that Theodore London and Associates have assisted, over 10,000 clients.
That's huge.
It is. And perhaps even more impactful is the estimated $20 million that they've helped their clients save from probate court costs.
Wow. Those aren't just abstract numbers.
They're not.
They represent real financial benefits for families right here in our community.
Exactly.
And, our goal today is to help you see how some of these strategies might apply to your own situation,
That's right.
offering you and your loved ones greater peace of mind.
We also want to highlight a fantastic initiative that's tied to their work. The partnership between the law offices of Theodore London and Associates
Oh,
and the Ted and Kelly London Charitable Foundation.
yeah.
Established in 2024, this foundation is so focused on empowering underserved youth and adults who are interested in pursuing legal careers.
Yes. You can find out more about their work and how they're really investing in our community's future at their website, www.foundationattkl.org. It's truly inspiring to see that kind of commitment alongside their legal services.
It really is.
Now, let's dive into some of the specifics about estate planning, because I know there's a lot to unpack here.
There is.
One of the things we hear a lot about is this idea of a power of attorney.
Right.
Can you break down what that is and why it's so important?
Sure. So a power of attorney, specifically a power of attorney for property, is a legal document that allows you to choose someone you trust, someone that you want to handle your financial matters, if for whatever reason you're unable to do it yourself.
Okay.
This could be due to illness, an accident, or even just being out of the country and unable to access your accounts.
I see.
By setting up a power of attorney, you're essentially giving that designated person, your agent, the legal authority to step in and manage things on your behalf.
So things like paying bills, managing investments.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's like having a backup plan in place.
It is.
Hmm.
And it can be incredibly helpful in preventing your family from having to go through a lengthy and often expensive legal process to get that authority.
Oh, I see.
And that process is often what involves probate court, which is something we generally want to avoid.
Right. Probate court, it's a term we hear a lot, but can you explain exactly what probate court is and why avoiding it can be so beneficial for families?
Sure. Probate court is a specialized court that handles the distribution of a deceased person's assets.
Okay.
It's basically the legal process of settling someone's estate after they pass away.
I see.
This involves identifying all their assets, paying off any debts and taxes, and then distributing what's left to their heirs according to their will or state law if there's no will.
Right.
And while probate court is sometimes necessary, it can often be a very lengthy and expensive process. It can take months, sometimes even years, and there are court fees, legal fees, and all that can really eat into the inheritance that your loved ones would receive.
So, by taking steps to potentially avoid probate court, you're
Hmm.
essentially trying to simplify things for your family and potentially save them money and stress down the line. Okay. Now, you mentioned that Theodore London and Associates talks about a couple of specific tools that can help in this process.
Yes, they do.
One of them is a land trust.
Right.
Can you explain what a land trust is and how it works?
Sure. A land trust is a legal arrangement where you transfer ownership of your property to a trust.
Okay.
You still retain control over the property and can use it as you normally would. But because the trust owns the property, it's not subject to probate when you pass away.
So it kind of bypasses that whole process.
Exactly. And that means that the property can pass to your beneficiaries more quickly and privately without going through the court system.
And you still have control over the property during your lifetime.
Yes, you do. You can still sell it, rent it out, or even live in it as you normally would.
I see. So a land trust is a way to potentially avoid probate for real estate specifically.
Exactly.
Another key aspect of estate planning that Theodore London and Associates emphasize is the importance of proactive planning.
Absolutely.
What does that look like in practical terms?
It means taking the time to really think about your future, your wishes, and how you want your assets to be handled.
Oh,
It's about getting organized,
wow.
gathering all your important documents, and having those critical conversations with your loved ones about your intentions.
Right.
It also means working with experienced professionals, like estate planning attorneys, to create a plan that is tailored to your specific situation.
Okay.
Because everyone's situation is unique.
Absolutely.
You might have a blended family, own a business, have charitable goals. All of those things need to be considered when creating your estate plan.
It sounds like it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing.
No, it's not. And that's why seeking out that personalized guidance is so important.
Now, for our listeners who might be hearing all of this and feeling a little bit overwhelmed, what would you say is a good first step?
A great first step is to simply start the conversation. Talk to your family about your wishes, about what you want to happen to your assets, and then reach out to an experienced estate planning attorney like the team at Theodore London and Associates.
Yes.
They offer free consultations and can help you understand your options and get started on creating a plan that fits your needs.
Yes. They can provide that personalized guidance that you mentioned.
Exactly.
So as you can see, putting an estate plan in place isn't just about legal documents. It's about protecting your legacy,
It is.
ensuring your wishes are respected, and potentially saving your family significant time, expense, and stress down the road.
Absolutely.
We've touched on the importance of proactive estate planning,
Yes.
the potential benefits of avoiding probate, and some specific tools like powers of attorney for property and land trusts that can help simplify that inheritance process.
Right.
It's all about creating a tailored plan to protect your financial legacy.
That's it.
Now, we want to leave you with this question. Have you taken steps to ensure your financial affairs will be handled according to your wishes?
That's a good question for everyone to ask themselves.
It is.
Taking the time to establish a power of attorney, creating a will, these are acts of love and responsibility towards your family
They are.
because it can really save them a lot of heartache and potential burden down the road.
If you're in the Chicagoland area and this deep dive has sparked your interest or raised any questions,
Yes.
we really encourage you to reach out to Theodore London and Associates. You can give them a call at 773-721-3333 or visit their office right here in our community at 1718 E 87th Street in Chicago. They're there to help you get started on this journey.
And what's so noteworthy about them is that they combine legal expertise with this genuine, long-standing commitment to our community,
Yes,
which is evident in their decades of service
it is.
and the creation of the Ted and Kelly London Charitable Foundation.
Absolutely.
They truly care about the well-being of our community.
For all of you listening, we truly hope this discussion has provided some valuable insights into the importance of estate planning and navigating to potentially avoid probate.
Yes.
Ultimately, it's about providing peace of mind for yourself, security for your loved ones, and ensuring a smoother transition for your family's future.
It really is.
Take some time to think about what we've discussed today
Yeah.
and consider the steps that you might want to take to protect your legacy and the future of your family.
Until next time.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.